Hello, welcome to Constitution Monday with Monday. Article 4 governs the relationship among the states and between the states and the federal government. While Articles 1 through 3 establish the structure of the national government, Article 4 ensures that the United States functions as one unified republic rather than a loose alliance of rival states. It preserves state sovereignty while promoting national unity, an essential balance in a constitutional republic. Section 1. Full faith and credit. Constitutional text. Full faith and credit shall be given in each state to the public acts, records, and judicial proceedings of every other state. And the Congress may by general laws prescribe the manner in which such acts, records and proceedings shall be proved, and the effect thereof. What this section does: requires states to recognize laws, court judgments, public records of other states, allows Congress to set rules for how those records are validated. Why it matters: prevents legal chaos between states, ensures citizens do not lose rights by crossing state lines, reinforces national unity while respecting state authority. Section 2. Privileges, Immunities, and Extradition. Constitutional text, selected excerpts. The citizens of each state shall be entitled to all privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states. A person charged in any state with treason, felony, or other crime, who shall flee from justice, shall on demand of the executive authority of the state from which he fled, be delivered up. What this section does: protects citizens from discrimination when traveling or relocating, prevents states from favoring their own residents over others, requires states to return fugitives to the state where crimes were committed. Why it matters: promotes equal treatment of Americans nationwide, prevents criminals from escaping justice by crossing state borders, reinforces the idea of shared citizenship within one republic. Section 3. New states and federal property. Constitutional text, selected. New states may be admitted by the Congress into this union. The Congress shall have power to dispose of and make all needful rules and regulations respecting the territory or other property belonging to the United States. What this section does: grants Congress authority to admit new states, prevents states from being created within existing states without consent, gives Congress control over federal territories and property. Why it matters: allows the nation to grow in an orderly, constitutional way, protects existing states from being divided without consent, ensures federal lands are managed responsibly. Section 4. The Guarantee Clause. Constitutional text. The United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government, and shall protect each of them against invasion, and on application of the legislature, or of the executive, against domestic violence. What this section does: guarantees that every state maintains a republican form of government, commits the federal government to defend states from foreign invasion, internal unrest, upon request. Why it matters: prevents monarchy, dictatorship, or oligarchy at the state level, ensures representative self-government across the nation, reinforces the founders' belief that liberty survives only in a republic. Why Article 4 is essential to a constitutional republic: 1. It unites the states without erasing their sovereignty. States remain self-governing, but not isolated. Cooperation replaces competition and conflict. 2. It protects equal citizenship. Americans enjoy consistent rights across state lines. Prevents favoritism and discrimination. 3. It preserves republican government. Guarantees that every state answers to the people, not rulers. Ensures constitutional governance nationwide. 4. It strengthens national stability. Establishes lawful expansion. Prevents interstate legal conflicts. Maintains peace and order. A constitutionalist perspective on Article 4. From a constitutionalist viewpoint, Article 4 is a structural safeguard rather than a power grab. It promotes unity without centralization. It respects states without allowing fragmentation. It preserves liberty without sacrificing order. The founders understood that a republic could not survive if states ignored each other's laws, discriminated against citizens, or drifted toward tyranny. In conclusion, Article 4 in the Union of States. Article 4 ensures that the United States is more than a collection of territories, it is a constitutional union bound together by law, mutual respect, and shared republican values. By enforcing cooperation among states, protecting citizens' rights across borders, guaranteeing republican government, and allowing orderly expansion, Article 4 strengthens the very fabric of the constitutional republic. It reminds us that liberty is preserved not only through limited government, but through unity under the Constitution. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay free.
Liberty calls us.